Most of the town seems to be closed still, but there's a lot of tour groups, and so there's a lot of noise around the river. Again, because foreigners are not allowed to reserve bus tickets online, you have to get there early to get a seat. Being a Saturday, I have no idea if there's any seats left. Coming into the town should be busier than leaving the town on a Saturday morning. That's my guess. I'm going to try and make it to Chongqing today. I always wanted to go there. It's about an 8-hour bus ride from here, and there are only 3 buses that go. There's 2 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. Well, with 8 hours, I want to get on one of the early morning ones. So for now, I've skipped breakfast, and I'm gotta walk the 1.5 miles up the hill to the bus station. Here, a million tour groups coming into the city this early in the morning. Goodbye, Phoenix ancient town. This town was incredible. I cannot wait to come back and see it again. Well, I got a ticket. The 8:30 one was sold out, but I got the 9 o'clock one. Happy about that. Still, it's going to be an 8-hour trip on a bus. Not fun. I need to get some breakfast. Is it me, or do bus stations just seem to be a very depressing place? I don't know. Compared to rail stations, nobody wants to take a bus. But for right now, this is the only way in or out of this valley. And with the increased popularity and tourism coming to this small town, they've got to do something. They're not going to build a train to come here. It's too small. But they've got to increase the capacity of the bus situation. I mean, this is a very small bus station considering how many people it needs to serve. Now we transferred to another bus, so it's going to be another 6.5 hours. Try to get to Chongqing. It'll be after dark, I'm sure. Now, you're probably asking, why am I going to Chongqing if it's the opposite direction of Shanghai? Well, there's a reason. There's well, I'll tell you about it in a couple days. This bus is much more comfortable. A traffic stop, some kind of police check. I think they're just checking to make sure all his papers are in order. You can pull out the side of the road for a restroom break, and I have this for me. Nothing like highway street food. You get yourself a fried tortilla with a hot dog in the middle of it and water. Not bad for $1. These little breaks are only about 20 minutes, and it's too hot to wait in the bus. So you just kind of hang out in the parking lot. I lucked out. You know, a big city like this, you don't know which coach station it's gonna drop you off, and there's like 4 or 5 of them in the city. And I got the one closest to my hotel, so I don't have to take the subway or anything. It's only about 1 mile. So I can walk through the city to get there. So it's actually really close to the train station too. So I lucked out, and in good spirits. I'm gonna go check in and then try to find some good eats, because Chongqing is known for its good food. The total journey took about 8 hours, and I've arrived in a mild weather, gloomy. I'm told it's gloomy here most of the time. The sun almost never comes out, but it's very mountainous. And you're coming through into the city on one of the highways, you can see the skyline and where the 2 rivers come together, and it is magnificent. It's a gorgeous skyline. And like other cities in China, there's construction everywhere, and it is growing. This nice couple, they're backpacking. They're in Chongqing with me. They came on the bus all the way from Phoenix, ancient town, and they don't speak very much English, but he knows Hotani from the LA Angels. Oh, yeah. Look cat even greets you at the hotel. That's really cool. Okay, so in Chongqing, I'm staying at the Jade Hotel. It's a hotel that you probably never heard of, and most people don't, because it's a very small hotel. It's one of these hotels in a giant office building that takes up only, well, basically one floor, and they split it into two because it's a giant ceiling floor. And these types of businesses are growing in number, especially in these dense cities like Chongqing. Let me show you the room. So a curious thing about the hallways, this is 8A, which is basically a mezzanine level of the 8th floor of this office building. And you see you got to step up on kind of a low bridge, but the ceiling height in the room itself is just fine. Well, I haven't explored it at all, so we'll do it together. It looks like an icebox. Yeah? Probably never been used. Nothing in the drawers. Okay, got a couple robes and some slippers. So far, very, very nice. Your typical complimentary water with hot water kettle. And, well, that's interesting. Extra bedding. And some dirty robes. Well, we'll forget we saw that. Okay. The room is very clean and very modern. I like this kind of area for your luggage and a place that you can settle your things. It's huge, by the way. The bathroom, typical bathroom, very modern setup. It's got your window to your vanity window to the bedroom. Okay. And this is a giant king-size bed. I actually booked a very small twin bed, and they upgraded me for free, so that's very nice of them. But you can see the decor is very minimalist, which I dig. A giant television that's recessed. A great working area, a great lounging area. Let's check out the view. Not bad. And I can smell the food. It smells so good. This is a line for the metro. You can see there, all along these streets, everyone's getting ready to serve dinner, and I'm gonna go walk it and see what kind of food I can get. All you gotta do is walk right outside the hotel, and you got all this deliciousness waiting for you. Oh my god, it's so good. I can eat these all day.